Considered to be one of the greatest Jedi hunters in the history of the galaxy, Grievous's cybernetics and proficiency in dueling helped him to dispatch numerous Jedi throughout the Clone Wars. As a testament to his prowess in combat, and a symbol of the fact that the Separatist general hunted Jedi for sport, Grievous implemented the practice of claiming the lightsabers of the Jedi he killed for his own, viewing them as trophies of his conquests over his Force-sensitive foes. But while Grievous carried the Jedi weapons with pride, not everyone viewed Grievous's practice as fondly as he did. In this video expose, I will describe Dooku's reaction to Grievous claiming the lightsabers of the Jedi he murdered. When it came to Grievous, there wasn't much that the Sith Lord saw as particularly agreeable. For example, as described in the Revenge of the Sith novelization, Dooku saw Grievous as a repulsive creature, a result of his cybernetic enhancements and existence as more droid than sentient being. If it wasn't for Grievous's use as a scapegoat to help rehabilitate Dooku's reputation and earn him a place in the coming Empire, it's hard to imagine any role for Grievous in the final days of the Clone Wars from the perspective of the fallen Jedi Master. But there was another aspect to Grievous that Dooku found to be uniquely detestable: Grievous's practice of collecting lightsabers of murdered Jedi for himself. In the novel Labyrinth of Evil, during a training session in which Grievous was dueling against his Magna Guards in the final days leading up to the Battle of Coruscant, we see the full extent of Dooku's displeasure with the practice. Although Dooku could admit that Grievous was a uniquely powerful force, he deplored his habit of collecting the lightsabers of fallen Jedi. It was a habit that didn't just bother Dooku when it was performed by the general of the droid army. He was similarly disgusted when the practice was conducted by other Jedi hunters, such as Asajj Ventress and Aurra Sing. But in many ways, given his view that Grievous was more droid than sentient, and he wasn't Force-sensitive like Ventress and Sing had been, the practice was even more detestable when performed by him. Despite the fact that he had left the Jedi Order and fell to the dark side, Dooku saw Grievous's habit as the worst kind of profanation, a practice that was a desecration and violation of something sacred. Even so, Dooku wasn't about to discourage the practice within his student. Grievous was far too valuable as a general within the Separatist army, and even more important, whatever resulted in the death of more Jedi, the better. Therefore, it was an opinion that Dooku would keep to himself, knowing that the abhorrent practice would come to an end soon enough, once the general served his purpose. So there we have it, how Dooku reacted to Grievous claiming lightsabers of Jedi he murdered. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter @SWReadingClub for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel through Patreon for access to exclusive hangouts and book discussions. If not for me, for having an interesting background in Legends material.